Got an idea for the light technology. Make it work for teenage kids. Love to be able to fly mine. Congratulations, panelists, for your success so far, John. What a great idea today. Thanks for having us here. I'm here representing Bennett International Group. We're a trucking company. And really the heroes that I'm here to represent are the three gentlemen standing behind you there. I have David Middleton, Tim, and Praveen. And they are the heroes that work for our company and the technology organization that Bennett has. We have about 17 people. We have three of the finest here today. We had a business problem, and I think it's a common business problem that's across America. We are in a business where we have a lot of assets. We own a lot of assets. We lease a lot of assets. Trucks, trailers, real estate, hardware, software. The problem we have as a company is how do we keep up with all these assets and the terms and conditions on these. And they have outlived the lives of spreadsheets. And I can't depend on Ed in the corner or Sally in legal to keep up with this anymore. These contracts have, most of you who know anything about contracts, they're always in the favor of the lessor, not the lessee, right? So they have termination clauses that require 90-day notifications, or else they turn into evergreens, which is not a good thing. They cost all of us money. So these gentlemen have developed a software that captures all of our lease commitments we have as a company. We lease trucks, we lease cranes, we lease forklifts, we lease software. Now, I don't have to worry about the terms and conditions that are tucked away in a file cabinet. It's on the desktop. And not only is the data on the desktop, but the contract is now imaged. So if I want to look at what are my return conditions in a truck, I don't have to go to the lawyer in the house and hope he's here and hope he has the document. I can find it from my desktop. No longer am I going to be subject to a contract that was placed by someone before I got to the company that had an evergreen that I didn't know about that turned into another 2 years of the contract for something I didn't even need, but now I'm subject to. So we are excited about our ability to manage not only the assets that we own that are cleared in our ERP systems, but now our leased assets that weren't in any ERP system. They were in spreadsheets. And at the end of a calendar year, I will look to the controller and say, what are our future lease obligations? Because I need that in our annual report. Well, come see me in about 2 weeks. I'll get you that data. So we have minimized a lot of concerns that are financial concerns for the company. We have simplified the process. And we're excited about the savings that we're going to generate back to the company with having our hands around our lease agreements. That's our product.
Are you looking to then sell this system to outside companies who also have similar types of assets that they're, managing and responsible for
Absolutely.
maintaining?
This is, the question is, will we be selling this asset outside of Bennett? And we do protect a lot of our intellect capital that these gentlemen develop for us, but this is not so much just specific to the trucking industry. Most companies across America lease assets, especially if you're in a startup company. You can't afford to buy all the assets, but 2 or 3 years down the road, you don't get punished by the terms and conditions that you might not have remembered. So yes, it will be a product for sale. And what's unique about it is the gentlemen that helped develop this product are the ones that are going to benefit from it. We're a company that's large in size, but we're owned by a lady. We're like the largest women-owned company in the state of Georgia, has a heart as big as gold, and she's letting these gentlemen share that opportunity. Yes, sir.
You're focused on the lessee, the person leasing ex-wife.
That's
right there, right? Have you done a what-if ROI projection about why they should spend money from your better solution to manage those leases?
Well, my ROI on one transaction was $280,000. Had I had this, I would have saved $280,000 for some hardware that we put in place when we bought Oracle that I didn't need anymore. But because I was not aware of the evergreen, I had to pay another 3 years. That's a pretty big ROI for a very low-cost piece of software. So
your system would highlight those issues, project the value, and change.
Excellent question. Our system will not only capture the data, but it will send alerts, whether it's text message or email. It'll come to my desktop, the controllers, or whoever is using that asset to say, look, in 3 months, this contract is either up for renewal or is about to terminate, or you may have a buyout agreement in it for $1. Do you want to exercise that? Yes. You're right.
Is the tool operational now? I mean, you're using it now?
We are putting all of our assets in it right now as a company. And for next year, I'll be using it to track everything. My plan is to close out this year with all of our leased assets in it, so I can close out our financial statements and know what my obligations are for the next 3 or 4 years.
So how big is the company that owns it? This is just a small, this is a division that's been grown off of the main company?
Yeah, we are a trucking company, and revenue base of $300 million. We have an IT organization of 17 people. Phenomenal people. They solve all solutions we need internally. And they've come up with an answer that's beyond the walls of trucking. And we're going to let them have a chance to show their software.
An idea for you down the
Yes,
road,
sir.
if you go to the fair accounting standard board and make this process part of our big document compliance, that would be a key one.
Larry, excellent idea. If we can make this help companies solve their SAR-based audit requirements, that would just add to the value.